Hello my hosts, and welcome to another Kerbal Space Program stream. I've rebuilt my power supply and my computer's back to working state, so I can stream again. So let's get right into it. No, that's a black void of blackness. How about this? Ah, that's better. Okay, let's me pull in my wings. Hi, Omega. Good to see you again. Yeah. There we go. Things are... Come on. It's weird. Things are playing up for me at the moment. Which they sometimes do. Let's see if we can get... No. Okay, go like that. And... Oops, that's me hugging myself. There we go. Right, everything is tip-top and back to normal. Let's resume and see what we are up to. Bring back Dunastone. Yep, we are working on that. Achieve orbit around the sun. We are moving into orbit. And the flyby Eve, we are moving ships out towards there. So we've got some maneuvers lined up. One for the Duna and one for Kerbal. Excellent. So let's do a bit of fast forwarding, shall we? Warp. Apart from that, I don't like it when it flickers like that. Hold on. Just adjusting things. How much longer have we got? A few days. Well, almost a year. Yeah. So it turned out the power supply for my computer had a problem, and it caused make myself a little bit bigger. It caused the computer to not work, and we're coming back. There we go. You got a mod called Commercial Shuttle. Ah, okay. So more space shuttle style parts. So jump to the vessel, delete and close. We will according to this, we might not have enough fuel. Hopefully we'll get close enough to the right attitude, and if we don't, we can probably bring in a tug and refuel it. Okay, while we are here, we got science. Yep, we can transmit the science. There we go. That gave us 47 points of science. Took one. Burn. This would be a nice, long, steady burn. Almost a minute. adjust it like that. Oh, you've now got ad block. Yeah, it doesn't really affect me since I don't have ads on my channel yet. But there we go. So we are turning to a proper orbit. While I am here, so start loading up some things. This is the throttle controls. That up. You load up joystick controls. Okay. I think it is all set up correctly. There we go. Yeah, because I took a break last week where I wasn't streaming because I lacked a computer. And I had to pull my old computer apart, remove the power supply, and swap a new one in, which was a bit of a pain. How are we for fuel? We're almost out. So we'll be boosting up our science. Probably we've got a Juno mission and an Eve mission ongoing. Oh yeah, I saw that. I haven't watched it yet, but I saw you post the links to it, and I saw it in my subscription. It's handy just to have subscriptions so you can actually see what people are doing. And we are out of fuel in a few seconds. What's that second? Ooh, we've got some new records that we can cross off now. Okay. Drop the fuel out there. How far off are we? Orbit-wise against our desired orbit. I'm not sure. Let's check. World records. Recent records. We've escaped the gravitational influence of Joule. That was with our probe. That's excellent. We've set up an orbital of a new comet. Ah! So the comet discovery mission did actually pop off. So if we... It says we've still got liquid fuel. That's weird. Where is this extra liquid fuel? Have I got spare tanks? Oh! Yeah, we do. Click on that. Click on that. We can transfer the fuel in there. If it becomes ever an issue, which I don't think it's going to be. So we go. How do we do this? In. Yeah, we can transfer the fuel into the back. But that looks like we've achieved the correct orbit for the contract. So let's have a look at the contracts. Contracts. Reach designated orbit. Excellent. So we can cross that one off the list as well. Let's go back to the space station. And see what other missions we can get. It's another plant thing. Science from space around the Mun. That's easy enough to do. For tourists. Kerbal Sun. No. Volcanic rock. Yes, the those really make the rockets look good. The rocket exhaust look good. Let's get some more science, because we've now got 200. So we've got the very large containment. Actually, that's 300, so more wing bits. Or the propellant tanks and the Venra engine. Let's go for more wing bits. And let's check on our missions. I thought we'd reached that orbit. Oh. That was a little strange. Okay, let's go get one of these Mun orbiting satellites, fly over to it, and have it transmit a bit of science to us. And antenna, transmit data. There's no data on board. There we go. Log temperature and transmit. Nope. Okay, let's try another satellite to do this same trick with. Okay. Tracking station. That first Mun orbiter. This second Mun orbiter. Let's try this one. Okay, looks like it's facing the wrong way. Transmit data. Transmit anyway. Not enough power. Really? Yep, your batteries are flat. Let's give it a chance to recharge its batteries. It just briefly enters an eclipse. Okay. Transmit the data. Transmit anyway. Let's see if it... That's... No, it is not Among Us. It is Kerbal Space Program. It's a spaceship simulator. And the only things that are common between this and Among Us is it's set in space. And it has tasks for you to do. And at the moment I'm checking up on my orbiting satellites. Or in this case, my crashed satellite. There we go. Let's see if we can find a working satellite that can give us some data from Mun orbit. Okay, oh, the sun. I don't think we have any further ones that will work. Well, we might actually have to get some more science. Also, while we are at it, we had a problem with the spaceship that was flying by 𝕸Ⅎ𝔻ℸ, which I think is this one. Here we go. Interstellar. Let's see if it's got enough power and communication to talk back to our thing. Nope, it's still out of range. That is a pity. Got a bit of fuel and no electric charge. The little bit of electric charge that it has got is not enough to keep it fully powered. Yep. So the next time we do that mission, we're going to have to fix that up. Actually, let's launch another space tug out, because I think we might need it shortly. Actually, now let's fast forward to the next maneuver we got. The 𝕊𝔸ℕ𝔻ℝ𝔸 one. So, switch to that. When it first comes out, it's 1.3. Okay. Turn window 𝕊𝔸ℕ𝔻ℝ𝔸. So if we look here, what we are planning to do is send this back home. Let's do the good old-fashioned fast forward. And warp time. Watch Eve spin around in the background. Ah, got 3 out of 10 of those, so we're continuing our other missions. Okay. Let's see if we can work out. Delete and close. If we can work out a orbital transfer that takes us back up to Kerbal. So we want to go out that way. And I think from here we continue out like that. And oops, there we go. Now that's going in. That's not what we want. We want it to go outwards. Like that, maybe? So let's see if we get an encounter. We set that as... that is the target. Excellent. We're not getting an encounter yet. It's a little disturbing. Let's hide that, hide that. We're not getting an encounter yet. It's a little disturbing. Let's hide that, hide that. Let's hide that. 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 Hide that hide that. So we just see these things. Oh. Why aren't we seeing any sort of counter? Ah, got to change the angle as well. So just that up, just that down, maybe. Nope. Maybe go like that, and add another maneuver here to fix the angle, maybe. It's coming down. Huh? Ah, there we go. That's better. Now we can adjust things so that they get a bit closer. What's that? That's out by 6. Okay. Get that down to 0. Move these in closer, maybe. Just adjusting things. There we go. Excellent. So we can return from Eve. That's how much? 8,000 for the first one. Oh, sorry, 900 for the first and 400. Yeah, it's going to be a close call, but we should be able to actually return. Excellent. Let's adjust ourselves like that. Click over here. About to say goodbye to Eve. And hello to Kerbal. Slight adjustments. Hello! How are you, Rogue? Or Roge? Start burn in less than a minute. I am, for the most part, going quite well. Okay. Twenty seconds to go. Have another countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Burn. Go into a escape burn from Eve, planning to return to the Kerbal system to successfully fulfill our flyby of Eve mission. So this will carry data back. I don't think I've transmitted it back, so we'll be able to actually recover it onto the surface when we get there. So we'll have about a minute of burn time for this one. But that's fairly typical for the atomic engine, since it is very inefficient as to time, but very efficient as to fuel. The only thing more efficient are the air-breathing engines, because they don't need to have any extra fuel on board for them, because half of the energy comes from the air. But of course, those are completely useless in space. Now we are down to 47 seconds. Okay, just passing through the maneuver node now, just as we want to. So we're about halfway through. There, check if we don't have any extra fuel on board in mysterious places. Nope. There we go. Not seeing any red marks, so we know that we'll get through this maneuver at least. If we can't, we'll have to send out a rescue ship to adjusting ourselves to keep on the dot. There we go. Not much more left now. Just a nice, easy escape burn. Once we do that, have to adjust our exit burn, because I'm a poor pilot. I never get the maneuver exactly as I planned. But there we go. Excellent. What's that? 400 meters a second, and we need 6 odd meters a second. That's fine. I'll line myself up again. We look at the planning thing. Yeah, it's slightly off, but oh, can adjust that. Hey, what are you up to? It's misbehaving now. Come on. You used to have one of these. Ah, we do have an encounter, do we? Yep, excellent. Okay. That's fine. So we'll add this. Create account. Next maneuver. That's going to be in 4 hours? That doesn't seem right. Okay, if that's the... That's manual. Remove that. Create an alarm. Set for next maneuver. Add it, yeah. In a few days' time. That is much better. Right. So that's all set up. Going to go back to the Space Center. And going to have a look at our contracts again. So, no, these seem to be... I'm confused if these are resolved or not. Let's go to the asteroid finding station. So, toggle stations. If we are on it, huh? What? That was weird. We are on it now. Okay. It is in the correct orbit. And we are mapping them. Excellent. So back to space station. To the space station. And we will do our switch to this one. And fast forward again. And get ourselves ready for our Eve capture. Sorry, not our Eve capture, our Kerbal return. So, pointing that way, we can watch it disappear into the distance as we go into our warp. Whoa! When I said disappear into distance, I actually meant speed rapidly past us. And we are just travelling through the void of space now. But acceleration isn't quick enough. Hold on. Well, next. Yeah, that's better. Slow down. Unless we've made a mistake. Huh? Stop, 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 stop. Well, that was alarming. Okay, get this up. Hit that. Right. Delete and close. Everything's all set up. We've got plenty of fuel. And got about a minute of burn now to get ourselves into a final capture. Ah, congratulations! Yeah. Landing on the Mun's sort of like the first major achievement. So, once you've got that under your belt, everything else is not as hard. We'll have a nice even burn. And this will adjust the inclination of our orbit so that we will meet up with Kerbal. And we've got another milestone. We've escaped the gravitational influence of Eve. Excellent. So we're continuing our adjustment burns. Now the only concern I'm going to have is, can we get into a Kerbal orbit? Will we have enough delta V to slow down and be properly captured? If I was slightly better, I would, hold on, would adjust myself to make use of the 𝕊𝔸℉ or something like that. But oopsie daisy. There we go. That looks good. We're now on a capture path. If we click on Kerbal, go to focus view, we should go like that, add a maneuver, or we have to, that's telling me we don't have enough fuel to get that fixed. That's an irritation. Let's see if we can get closer. Okay. If we get closer, we'll be moving faster. If we're moving faster, it takes less fuel to do an orbital maneuver. We might be able to basically kill our orbit like that. Actually, we're getting higher there. Are we getting higher? Yes, we are. Okay, let's try in this direction. Nope. How about like this? That's better. I'm noticing how little fuel we have left. We might have to try something silly, like meeting in orbit and dropping some fuel off. Okay, 43, 42. Okay. If we add a new maneuver here, can we? No. We can't capture yet. Okay. Let's try. We get lower again. I don't have much fuel left either. This. We add a maneuver again. So we need at least 0.5 kilometre per second of fuel. So we're going to have to send out a fuel tank to it and rendezvous, transfer the fuel across and fix it that way. Right. So that's one thing we're going to have to deal with. the other thing we're going to deal with is this space tug issue, and probably getting another big antenna up into space to communicate with the satellite that's out here. But I think all of those smaller submissions we can do in the future, and if that's so, I think I might call an end to the stream here. Just pop back here. Got 62 science. Let's check our missions. VIP. Orbit around the Moon. I hope we can add that. We might also do this one, because we got to recover stuff. Okay, those are future missions. And since set up the future missions, set up everything else, things are going well. I'll jump back to my main room now. Thank you everybody for watching, whether it was live or if you're watching in the archives. Thank you very much. Tomorrow we will be playing Minecraft, and the day after that will be a session of Factorio. Please subscribe if you haven't, so you can catch me live and when I post scripted content. Thank you very much.